Hello everyone, I'm your commentator MJ. We are coming live all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada for this matchup tonight in the T-Mobile Arena. And here comes Ludwig Kaiser for this casket match. And man, Ludwig showing no fear when walking into an arena like this. You think? This is a casket match. No pitfalls, no submissions, no countouts. Ladies and gentlemen, Lord Contest and casket match scheduled for one fall. Representing Imperium. Well, how many is weighing in at 220 pounds. Ludwig Kaiser! Ring announcer trying to put it best. The following contest is a casket match. The only way to win the match is to place your opponent inside the casket and to close the lid. And yet though, folks, there are no rules in this casket match. No pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, and no disqualifications. The only way to win is to place your opponent in the casket and slam the lid. Well, at least slam the lid shut. Yeah, no doubt about it. If I were Ludwig Kaiser, I would back out. This is Kane's home field type of the match. Right here, yeah, no doubt about it. Right down his alleyway with his brother, The Undertaker. Since their early days in the 90s, since the Attitude Era. Yeah, no doubt about it. The casket match has had a tremendous history over the years. Uh-oh! I think the gates of hell have just opened. Here comes Kane. And his opponent. Representing the Brothers of Destruction. From parts unknown. Weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane! Kane on his way to the ring. And don't forget, Kane has been a master of the Inferno match over the past decades for his career. And oh my God! And more importantly, the casket match feels like right down his alleyway. Yeah, no doubt about it. And right now, though, referee, the following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, no submissions, no disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner! Now, let the casket match begin! As you saw right there, folks, our senior official and another referee bringing down the casket. Well, here we go. Match underway, and Ludwig Kaiser trying to fight with everything he's got and avoid being put in that casket. Oh, wait a minute. Ludwig just opened the casket early. Oh, not a good move, kid. Ludwig just opened the casket early, and it's a bad movement. Ludwig's in the casket. Ludwig's in the casket. Kane trying to slam the lid shut, and Ludwig prevented that one from happening. Whoa. I saw that look in Ludwig's face. A look of fear when trying to be placed into the casket. Yeah, now Ludwig looking for a weapon. Trying to fight off against this big red monster. Well, he lost to him last Wednesday night on ACW. After being tombstone pile driven on the concrete. And a bad place to be at. Yeah, no doubt about it. As Kane, this is his type of a matchup. And now Kane looking for a weapon. Uh-oh. Kendo stick. And Kane hit Ludwig in the head with that kendo stick and broke it in half. That's a lot of damage. And now Kane opening up the casket lid. He's got to get Ludwig inside the casket in order to win the match. Yeah, no doubt about it here. And Ludwig sending Kane almost into the barricade. And Kane, that big red monster, weighs about 328 pounds. Ludwig weighing in at 220 pounds. This is truly a David versus Goliath story right here. And Ludwig, as he came out of the casket earlier, he showed a sign of fear. And right now, though, has no idea what he just got himself into. You'd think? Yet, though, folks, we received news backstage that we have a new signee to ACW set to square up with Owen coming up next after this matchup in a special guest referee match here in Vegas. And we were told it's a special guest referee match as Colt 412 is in the building tonight and will special guest referee the match. You know, I don't think Colt 412 would look good in a referee shirt, as far as I was told. No doubt about it. And Kane is in the casket. Ludwig trying to close the casket shut, but Kane escaping that one. And Ludwig is in full-on desperation mode, trying to get away from Kane. More likely trying to get a weapon now, trying to fight back against this big red monster. Ludwig had a chair, but Kane not going to prevent that one from happening. And yet, though, his boss Giovanni is going to be in for a rough night against Ken Shamrock when they collide in an ambulance match coming up later on our third matchup. Yeah, no doubt about it, as things really intensified enough, knowing Totally Spies' open challenge for the ACW Women's World Tag Team titles is still soon to be decided. Yet, though, folks, that's going to be a crazy night. More likely a crazy match when Britt, their longtime best friend, and another member of Totally Spies will be at ringside for that match in the open challenge. Well, we don't even know who's going to step up to the plate, but we're going to find out coming up later on. We were told it was against anybody from ACW or anyone new, but we just don't know who it is or what the team is, but we're going to find out. Yeah, but there's the remains of that kendo stick that Kane broke in half on Ludwig Kaiser. Yeah, well, Ludwig needs to think of something here and try to put Kane into the casket. Yeah, but don't forget, Kane is no stranger to this matchup. He even fought against Daniel Bryan in a casket match, until Daniel Bryan won that night and put Kane right into the casket. And Ludwig now in the casket, and Kane trying to close the lid, but Ludwig again escaped it, and again showing more fear. I think Ludwig is afraid of a casket. Yeah, but Kane right now looking for a weapon, throws the steel chair right at the face of Ludwig Kaiser. Oh, double your fun, double your pleasure. And it looks like Kane has got something else on his mind for Ludwig Kaiser. Yeah, but what's he going to do? Oh, powerbomb position. And a powerbomb into the casket. Oh, Ludwig trying to escape. And again, Ludwig Kaiser escapes the casket. And these fans here in Las Vegas, Nevada are loving it. Oh my God! Ludwig Kaiser trying to go for a suicide dive, but missed his target. Yeah, but he's got a 328-pound monster coming right after him. And Kane is the big red machine for a reason. Yeah, but right now Ludwig in trouble. Oh boy. Kane from behind, slamming Ludwig down in the ring. Yeah, but what's Kane gonna do? I don't know. Kane right now slamming Ludwig's head into the top turnbuckle. Oh, Kane with a scoop slam on Ludwig Kaiser. Right off that corner. And Kane is going up top, looking for the clothesline, just like his brother. The flying clothesline off the top rope on Ludwig Kaiser. And now Kane has got him up and slamming Ludwig on the apron. A big boot, and Ludwig's in the casket. Ludwig's in the casket. Oh, look at this. Kane trying to slam the door. Is he going to slam the lid shut? Ludwig escaped again. Man, Ludwig is showing more fear. And now Kane is on the outside, but Ludwig, what's he going to do now? He's got the chair. Kane's got the chair. And Kane with a chair shot right to the head of Ludwig Kaiser. Yeah, Ludwig had it coming for a while now. And now Ludwig got caught by a knee lift from Kane. And Kane now opening the lid once again. Gonna try for something else to get Ludwig into the casket and to slam the door. He's got something on his mind. What's Kane thinking? I don't know. And Ludwig with a counter. Uppercut by Ludwig Kaiser, trying to fight back here, mocking Kane with that uppercut. And Ludwig with a rear European uppercut from behind on Kane. I think I knew better. Ludwig just mocked Kane with that big uppercut like Kane would do back in the late 90s. Yeah, not a smart move here. As Ludwig trying to fight for survival and not to be put in the casket by Kane. Well, who knows what could happen out there tonight when Kane puts Ludwig into the casket. We're about to find out it. Ludwig's got him up. Ludwig with his patented signature maneuver. Down goes Kane. Yeah, Kane is down. And Ludwig bringing Kane to the casket. Hitting him right on that mask. And it looks like Kane is still in this thing, trying to stay alive any way he can. Yeah, but where's Ludwig going here? I don't know. Oh, man, Ludwig. Trying to go right for those chairs, or probably look for another weapon. Just walking around the ring like he owns it. Just mocking The Undertaker. Oh, the ultimate disrespect by Ludwig Kaiser. Mocking Kane's brother, The Undertaker. And now Kane has got Ludwig in a curious position. Oh my God! A powerbomb on the casket. That was spine first off the casket. And that did not have to look too good for Ludwig Kaiser, you think? And Kane continuing his damage on Ludwig Kaiser. But what's Kane going to do now? I don't know. And Kane slamming Ludwig into the casket, and Kane is back in the ring. What's Kane going to do? Ludwig down, and out Kane from the top rope. Oh my God! That big monster flew with an elbow drop. Yeah, Kane flew all right with that big elbow. And oh, just like what happened. Is he going to nail it? Tombstone pile driver. Oh my God. Like he did last Wednesday night on Ludwig. The Tombstone pile driver. Paying homage to his brother, The Undertaker. And now Kane going to try for something else here. Knowing the casket lid hasn't opened yet. And wait a minute, he's going to go for another one. 2 tombstones in a row, knocking Ludwig Kaiser down. All the fans want it. They're chanting one more time. What's Kane going to do? I don't know. And now Kane again. My God, another powerbomb into the casket. These guys are fighting with everything they got to survive and to make sure they didn't get put in that casket. Now Kane is... Oh, God. I know that look in Kane's eyes. Uh-oh. Kane brought the steel steps into play here for something, and a running DDT on Ludwig, who got tombstoned twice in a row on the outside. And Kane, sidewalk slam. Kane's patented sidewalk slam has done the damage thus far, along with 2 tombstones, but he wants to put the final touch on the coffin. No pun intended, of course, choke slam, but Ludwig reversed it. Ludwig Kaiser reversing the tombstone. And Ludwig again slamming Kane's face into the casket. Not a smart move here by Ludwig, costing his chances to win here. Man, these fans here are loving this, I'll tell you. Man, with these ACW fans, you don't know what to expect when it comes to a casket match like this. Yeah, but Kane brought out the steel steps, but realizing he may not have needed them. Oh, wait a minute. Ludwig has got a shovel. Hitting Kane in the face with a shovel. Well, fitting enough, knowing it's a casket match. Same thing as the graveyard shift would normally pronounce. And, oh my God! Ludwig got Sennett's face first off that shovel, and Ludwig back to his feet. Yeah, Ludwig Kaiser sent Kane into the barricade. What's he going to do now? And Ludwig with his patented finishing maneuver. It's just right now, though, this is an all-out war here that we are seeing here between Kane and Ludwig Kaiser. And now Ludwig opening up the casket lid and wants to end Kane right here. Yeah, well, Ludwig's trying to survive. And Ludwig Kaiser with his patented finishing maneuver, and both men are down. He nailed it on Kane, but Ludwig is back to his feet. He opened the lid. Now he's got to get Kane in there. Kane right now being pummeled by Ludwig Kaiser. And Kane right now has got Ludwig up on his shoulders. And a snake eyes off the ACW apron. Yeah, but what's Kane going to do now? As Kane is bringing it back to the ring. That big red monster has got something on his mind. Uh-oh. Kane signifying for the end for Ludwig. But what's he going to do? I don't know it. Ludwig's on the apron for something here. And Kane throwing him over the top rope. And Ludwig again is in the casket. He's again in the casket. Kane trying to close the lid. Can he do it? Ludwig trying to fight for everything he's got. And right now, though, whoa! Ludwig again escaping the casket. And these guys have been fighting with everything they got. Ludwig's got to be exhausted. And so does Kane. How are these guys able to withstand? I don't know. Kane with a shovel. Ludwig knocking it out of his hands. And a DDT on the concrete. Ludwig Kaiser right now. Already. And this time, he didn't miss that time, but connected with a suicide dive on Kane. Man, Ludwig is insane, thinking he'll survive a casket match like this. I don't think he will, because Kane is already being pummeled at the hands of Ludwig, and this matchup has been going on for over 10 minutes. Oh my God. And these guys are stopping, and these guys are throwing out all the stops to win this casket match tonight. Yeah, well, Kane right now is back in the ring. Ludwig back into the ring right now. And got caught by Kane. What's Kane going to have to do here to put Ludwig away? I don't know. And again slamming him into the casket. Kane going to try again. Wait a minute. What's Kane doing here? I don't know. Trying to go for another angle to slam the lid. And I was right. Look. Kane trying to close the lid. Can he do it? Ludwig's in the casket. Ludwig trying to escape, and he did. And Ludwig in the ring, escaping the casket that time. And he's scared out of his mind being in there. One too many times, no less. And Kane right now has got Ludwig Kaiser for something. And bringing Ludwig back to the ring, as Kane has got the chair. And throws the chair at Ludwig Kaiser. Man, Ludwig in a world of trouble with Kane. And Kane slamming Ludwig's head off the top turnbuckle. Scoop slam. But Ludwig reversed it into an inverted DDT. He's going to look for that finishing maneuver again. The reverse version of Sister Abigail. But that time it wasn't. It was a full-away slam, and both men are down again. This man, both men, taking tremendous damage. And Kane and Ludwig have got to be exhausted. And Ludwig's busted wide open at the hands of Kane. And Kane with a counter. And he's back on his feet. And now Kane was launching Ludwig, but Ludwig launched Kane. And both men are giving it their all here, but Ludwig Kaiser's bleeding at the hands of Kane. Ludwig got caught. Sidewalk slam from Kane. Man, Ludwig is busted wide open here. This casket match is a war. This may end right now. And Kane, a boot. And Ludwig's in the casket. Ludwig's in the casket. Oh, look at this. Kane trying to close the lid. Ludwig trying to escape. And Kane right now. Can he close the lid? And Ludwig again escaped it. Man, Ludwig and Kane fighting with everything they got. Kane looking for a choke slam. But this time Kane is going to go for it. Looking for the third tombstone. Whoa! He did it! 3 tombstones in a row. 2 on the outside and 1 in the ring to do the damage. Yeah, but Kane's got to get Ludwig into the casket. And Kane right now slamming Ludwig again over the top rope. And again, a boot. And Ludwig once again in the casket. And Ludwig again trying to escape. Kane trying to close the lid. Can he do it? Ludwig Kaiser, rest in peace. And Kane has put Ludwig in the casket. Here is your winner, Kane. Kane has put Ludwig in the casket, and the remains in the ring tell the story of a war between 2 of the greatest in the history of this business. Yeah, no doubt about it. Kane has put Ludwig in the casket, and to Ludwig Kaiser, rest in peace. And no doubt about it, what an amazing matchup this was. And folks, coming up next, the special guest referee match. Colt 412 is in the building. Set the guest referee this match with Owen, the newcomer, against someone new assigned over to ACW. Well, to whoever it is, good luck, because that matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next. We are back live here, and finally the ring got cleaned up, and here comes our guest referee, Colt 412. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a special guest referee match scheduled for 1 fall. Please welcome your special guest referee, Colt 412. Well, like I said earlier during the casket match, Colt 412 arrived in the building tonight. And this is his home state. He'll do whatever it takes. And this is one of his stomping grounds since his time at FSW. Yeah, no doubt about it. Colt 412 will call the match down the line as he sees it. But don't forget, this is between Owen and a new signee coming to ACW. And we're being told it was signed by Colt 412 personally. More likely, he was signed by Colt 412 personally. And of course, Shadow Fiend and Noah Anderson. The 3 of them signed this man to the ACW roster. Yeah, but whoever it is, good luck against Owen, because he's 398 pounds. Well, due to his size, who knows what can happen here. As we wait for the arrival of this young man who made an impressive, impactful debut last Wednesday night. And the participants first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 298 pounds, Owen! Actually, I look back at the scales. Once again, Owen weighed himself in tonight, and he actually does weigh at 298 pounds. Yeah, but this guy is a freaking monster. And a super heavyweight. Nearly 300 pounds, but who is he facing? Well, let's find out right here and now. Who is it? Oh, what the? Fireworks went off, but who could it be? Oh my! It's Shane Douglas, the franchise! And his opponent, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 254 pounds, the franchise, Shane Douglas! Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me! The franchise, Shane Douglas, and a former ECW original, no less. Yeah, no doubt about it. The man who revolutionized ECW, along with Paul Heyman, to make it the best show for what it is today. Yeah, no doubt about it. The franchise, Shane Douglas, is here on ACW, and the official signee, no less. I'm just shocked we have Shane Douglas, the franchise, and a real ECW original. And it looks like these fans here don't appreciate Shane Douglas in Vegas. Well, can you blame them at least? Shane Douglas is a legend. I'm even shocked enough that the franchise, he went from wrestling superstar to manager status last I checked. Yeah, well, no doubt about it here. Shane Douglas. Who knows what could happen here for this man here in ACW. And Lord knows what holds in the future for this man. But I think we'll find out. Cool 412, call for the bell, and here we go. Match underway. And yeah, Cool 412 still doesn't have an opponent for Las Vegas In Your House 8. But who knows what can happen. We're bound to find out sooner or later. Right now, though, Owen hammering away on Shane Douglas. Yeah, well, Shane Douglas already started one motion picture film last I checked. It was Pro Wrestlers versus Zombies. I'm even shocked the man started as himself as of late. Well, can you blame him? Cool 412 there to call the action as he sees it. And a flying fist off the top rope on Owen. And yet, Cool 412 called for the rope break. A smart move by the owner and founder of TNW, Cool 412. Yeah, no doubt about it. Don't forget, Cool 412 is the owner and founder of TNW, while Shadow Fiend is the owner and founder of ACW. But Lori knows who will be the owner and founder of HWF sooner or later in the near future. Cool 412 there to make the count, and only a 2 count, says Cool 412. Yeah, well, Shane Douglas only got a 2 count after nailing a low blow on Owen. Just, oh my God. Yeah, but what a signing to ACW. The franchise, Shane Douglas, is a part of the ACW roster. Yeah, well, he knows what could be next for Shane Douglas. The man is a freaking legend. A living legend in that, no doubt about it. And Shane Douglas right now, an STO on Owen, takes the big man down, 298 pounds. Cool 412 making the count again, and again gets a 1 count. Only a 1 count, says Cool 412, knowing he's the guest referee for this match. He didn't want to disappoint his home state, but it looks like Cool 412 is here to guest referee any way he can. No doubt about it. Owen from behind, a bulldog from the second rope. Cool 412 making the count. Is that it? 2? No. Once again, another 2 count, says Cool 412. Owen launching Shane Douglas off the ropes. Shane Douglas caught himself. And Shane right now in trouble. Owen, belly-to-belly suplex. Another cover. Is that it? 1? No. Again gets a 1 count. Cool 412 making the 1 counts in the early goings thus far. Cool 412 officiating the match fair and square as he should. And these fans here in the ACW arena are loving this thus far. Yeah, no doubt. More likely these fans here in Las Vegas, Nevada are loving this thus far. We're not in the ACW arena. We're actually coming to you live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. No doubt about it. 8 miles, more likely long miles away from Phoenix, Arizona. And uh-oh. Shane Douglas is back to his feet. Hammering away on the 298-pounder. Nails a drop kick right to the face. Looks like Shane Douglas has lost a step in. Uh-oh! Crossbody over the top rope. Did the damage. And I am shocked that Cool 412 is here tonight. Cool 412 at a 2 count. Beginning his count any way he can. Referee at 3, and Owen with a big right hand. But Shane Douglas got caught. Big slam. My God, on the outside. Colt 412 telling these guys to get back in the ring. Colt 412 at a 6 count. Powerbomb on the outside. No! Shane Douglas was not going to let that one happen. And yet both men run into the ring, breaking the referee's count. And what an overhead belly-to-belly suplex by Shane Douglas. The franchise with a cover. No, and a left shoulder up at 2.5. Shane Douglas making his ACW in-ring debut. And the franchise, top rope, elbow drop, right in the face of Owen. And another overhead belly-to-belly suplex. But Colt 412 saw Owen's leg at the bottom rope. Colt for the rope break and making the smart move as a senior official would do. Yeah, no doubt about it. And Shane Douglas sweating profusely. Signs of frustration by the ECW original. Well, what's going to happen now? I don't know. Colt 412 getting out of harm's way there. And Owen fighting back, kicking him off. Yeah, but what's Owen going to do now? Uh-oh. Shane Douglas brings Owen into the ropes. There's a drop down. And a back elbow right to the face by Shane Douglas. The franchise. And come on now. Get him off him. Uh-oh. Owen had enough. Owen, pile driver. Pile driver on Shane Douglas. Cover. 2. No. Man, Owen looking for the biggest win of his career. Taking out a legend and an ECW original right here. Yeah, no doubt about it. And it looks like Owen that was a salute towards the Colt 412. It looks like Owen is paying tribute. It looks like Owen is a big Colt 412 fan, no less. I don't know that for sure, but right now, though, Owen, I think I knew better. I think he was saluting not just Colt 412 personally, but the fans who's been having his back during this match, you think? Shane Douglas, oh my God, a DDT on the concrete. I'm just shocked that Shane Douglas is beating the heck out of Owen. Colt 412 telling these guys to get back in the ring. Owen brought back to the ring the hard way by Shane Douglas. Ref got a 7 count. Shane Douglas turns him around. What's he going to do? I don't know, but Owen nailed the pile driver nearly going. I'm even shocked that Shane Douglas is still in this thing. Colt 412 backing off there. And yet, though, Colt 412 is calling the match as he sees it. And that's smart officiating right there. Oh, wait a minute. Shane Douglas, knife edge chops. And now pummeling Owen within the corner. What's the franchise going to do now? Oh, he's going to end it is what he's going to do. Looking for that belly-to-belly suplex again, but wait a minute. He was going for a pile driver, but Owen with a flying shoulder tackle connected a little bit there. And the franchise is upset. Can you blame him? Colt 412 with another cover. Is that it? And the franchise wins. That was a 3 count, and Shane Douglas just won his ACW in-ring debut. Here's your winner, the franchise, Shane Douglas. Well, the franchise just won his in-ring debut tonight. And this was an amazing night thus far. Because, folks, coming up next, the ambulance match, Gunther versus Ken Shamrock. Oh boy, that matchup is huge. And it's live. And it's next. We are back live here in Las Vegas, Nevada, here in the T-Mobile Arena. And, uh-oh, here comes Gunther, who was unhappy earlier tonight. Like one of his members lost, making his way to the ring. Representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, Gunther! The ring general on his way to the ring. Right now, though, he is unhappy for what happened earlier tonight to one of his members, losing in the casket match. Well, he had it coming. Don't you think Ken Shamrock would have been prepared? You think? Because this is an ambulance match. The only rules of this match, like the same way in a casket match. No pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, and no disqualifications. No doubt about it. Anything goes in an ambulance match, just like what happened earlier in the casket match. And right now, though, Gunther has it coming. And it looks like this ambulance match is going to be a war, just like the casket match earlier tonight. And uh-oh! Speaking of war, here comes Ken Shamrock. And Ken Shamrock and his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 205 pounds, the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock! Well, Ken Shamrock was happy enough that Kane won the casket match, but he was shocked enough to see Shane Douglas in an ACW show. You'd think Shane Douglas is an ECW original. And right now, though, folks, after earlier when the referees brought out the casket, we wait for the arrival of the ambulance. The following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the ambulance match begin. Well, you heard it right from the ring announcer. By any means necessary. Because if one of these men go into the ambulance, then one of these men have to close both doors any way they can. Yeah, well, Ken Shamrock is familiar with matches like this, but he's never competed in an ambulance match before or a casket match. Well, for Ken Shamrock, this is the first. And oh my God, what a slam by Ken Shamrock, taking Gunther down. Well, don't forget, Gunther was the man who pinned Ken Shamrock last month to be in this predicament. Yeah, well, Ken Shamrock's looking for a little retribution for what Gunther has done, along with the rest of Imperium. You think? Well, he got a little retribution thanks to his old pal Kane from the Corporation. Gunther is down, but not out, as Ken Shamrock opens the doors, and it looks like Gunther may be going for a ride in the ambulance after tonight. You think? Gunther fighting back and nearly goes in a big clothesline by Gunther. And a standing sit. Well, that big move by Gunther. It was standing all right. It looked like a standing hip attack. You'd think. And oh my God, a Death Valley driver right next to the ambulance. And Gunther putting it all on the line to put Ken Shamrock in the ambulance. And right now, though, speaking of casket matches and ambulance matches, where you know that Las Vegas In Your House 8 is going to be a big one when Jimmy Uso set to take on Karrion Kross inside a casket match. Yeah, well, don't forget Sabu and Just Incredible set to end their rivalry coming up this Friday night at the Circus Casino inside the Adventure Dome. Yeah, no doubt about it. When Sabu and Just Incredible set to collide in an ambulance match, and it looks like Ken Shamrock is already dominating the fight any way he can, and from the looks of it, Ken Shamrock has got Gunther right where he wants him here. Yeah, well, Gunther right now getting pummeled by Shamrock. Gunther tried to put Shamrock in the ambulance, closed the door, but it looked like Ken Shamrock was avoiding any loss there. You think? We saw a lot of things that went crazy in the casket match earlier tonight, but Ken Shamrock is fighting back to be avoided, be put back in the ambulance. You think? And Ken Shamrock with a knee lift right in the gut of Gunther. And uh-oh, Gunther right now trying to come back here in this fight. And it's all on the line here in this ambulance match. And Gunther trying to avoid the embarrassment and knowing of what's on the line. Not that bad, but right now though, folks, we know that coming up next after this matchup, the open challenge for the ACW Women's World Tag Team Championships, as Totally Spies put their titles on the line against none other, knowing it's an open challenge to anybody from the back or somebody new, but who knows what could happen. No doubt about it. And oh God, not up there. They're fighting on top of the ambulance. Oh, not a good place to be at when you're on top of the ambulance. And Shamrock with a DDT. Avoiding the chop there. Shamrock nearly got thrown off the top of the ambulance, just saved himself. And Gunther has got Shamrock right where he wants him here. Yeah, well, Ken Shamrock not going to back down. Going thus far, though, this is a big-time show nobody wants to miss out on. No doubt about it. Oh, no. Gunther! Oh, my God! Oh, for the love of God! Good God almighty! A powerbomb off the top of the ambulance and a body splash on Shamrock. Oh, you're dang right, that was awesome. But how is Shamrock staying alive here? I don't know. Look at him go. Ken Shamrock first got powerbombed and body splash right off the ambulance. How is this man able to withstand? I don't know. That's why they call him the world. They don't call him the world's dangerous man for nothing. And he's proving it right here and now. And Gunther, oh my God, ending it with his finishing maneuver, the powerbomb on Shamrock. And oh, now Gunther realizes what he's got to do now. He's got to put Shamrock in the ambulance and launch him like a human chapel within the ambulance. Now he's got to close the doors. And Shamrock hanging on for dear life, trying to escape the ambulance. One door is shut, but can he shut the other one? Gunther, can he close the other door? Gunther, money back there, he's got, but Shamrock escapes. Shamrock escaping the ambulance, but what's he gonna do now? I don't know, but Ken Shamrock, the world's most dangerous man, and ankle lock, locked in on Gunther. Oh, I think I hear the ankle snapping. Well, don't forget, there are no submissions in this matchup, and I think he's trying to weaken Gunther any way he can here. Yeah, no doubt about it. And I think Gunther may be almost out of it here. And Gunther is fired up. It's just, look out. Gunther again slamming Shamrock in the ambulance. Yeah, well, Ken Shamrock needs to get out of this. And the first door is shut. But can Gunther close the other one? Gunther trying to close the other door. Can he do it? Ken Shamrock. Oh, Shamrock kicked down the door, and I think he's had enough. And oh, for the love of God, a DDT on the concrete. Well, these guys are desperate. They'll do whatever it takes, as the ring announcer said, by any means necessary. Oh, now it's Gunther's turn. Ken Shamrock has got Gunther in his sights, doing whatever it takes to put him in the ambulance. Yeah, well, Gunther just brought Shamrock back to the ring. And oh man, a sledgehammer! And he threw the hammer right at Ken Shamrock's face. And man, Gunther is bleeding from the left side of his eye, and he don't care. Yeah, well, Ken Shamrock, like a shark who smells blood, has him in his sights, and look out! Oh, God! He got him in another ankle lock. But Gunther escaped it. Running STO takedown on Shamrock. Yeah, but Shamrock is a desperate man who will do anything to win here. And so is Gunther at this point. All right, now, though, power slam. Whoa! Shamrock reversed it. Inverted DDT. And Gunther went spine first off the hammer. Off of that sledgehammer. And now Gunther. Oh, it was a bad move to bring the sledgehammer into the ring. Shamrock living up to his name as the world's most dangerous man. And right now, though, Gunther bringing Shamrock back to the outside, right where the ambulance is. Our senior official drove it in earlier tonight. Knowing there are no rules, anything goes. Yeah, Gunther right now turning him around. And once again, slamming Shamrock into the ambulance. For the third time, and Shamrock trying to escape. First door is shut. Can Gunther close the other one? I don't know. Gunther is trying to close it. Can he do it? Gunther! And Shamrock escaped it. This time he didn't kick down the door. He was in desperation. Well, Ken Shamrock doesn't want to lose here tonight. He wants to make sure he defeats Gunther for all he's done to him for the past month. You'd think. First embarrassing him on his in-ring comeback, and then, more importantly, defeating him in the gauntlet match. These two are already proving why they can beat each other. Ken Shamrock won his tornado tag team match with Kane last Wednesday night. And now Gunther with a baseball bat. Oh, wait a minute. Ken Shamrock is familiar with that weapon of choice. He used it once before. Yeah, well, Gunther made a big mistake bringing the baseball bat into play. And uh-oh, not again. Not again. Oh, come on, guys. Get down from there. Well, Ken Shamrock's the only one up on the ambulance. Oh, no. Gunther now climbing up. He's already done enough damage to Ken Shamrock off that ambulance. And a side slam on top of the roof of the ambulance. Man, this ambulance match is a war. It's a war. You think? And the two knife edge chops. And that senton on the top of the ambulance. Or they're right near the hood of the ambulance. Not a good place to be at. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, my God. He powerbombed Ken Shamrock on the roof of the ambulance. And now Gunther with a sleeper hold. Wait a minute, that's a coquina clutch. Shades of Samoa Joe. Ken Shamrock is tapping out. Gunther thinks he won. There are no submissions and pins, Mr. Gunther. You got to put the man in the ambulance. And another powerbomb. Man, Gunther is just rubbing it right in Ken Shamrock's face like Brian Pillman did years ago. No, 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 not again. Not again. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ken Shamrock got thrown off the top of the ambulance again. First there was a powerbomb, and now a slam. Oh, here we go. Shamrock's fired up now. He's had enough. And now he's got Gunther in his sights. What's he going to do now? I don't know, but Gunther is now slammed into the ambulance by the world's most dangerous man. Yeah, well, now Ken Shamrock's going to close the doors. Gunther trying to fight off Ken Shamrock any way he can. And right now, though, Shamrock trying to close the door, but Gunther escaped the first door. Yeah, but what's Ken Shamrock going to do? Gunther has escaped. I don't know, but... Whoa! A chop block from Shamrock has got Gunther in his sights. Yeah, but it's not a pretty sight when you're facing Ken Shamrock and... Uh-oh. Shamrock's got the hammer. Wait a minute. Realizing he don't need the hammer, he saw Gunther running. I think Gunther's trying to get away from Ken Shamrock. Do you think? Ken Shamrock going back after the man who embarrassed him for the past month. You think? But it felt good for Ken Shamrock to get a little retribution on Imperium. And no doubt about it here as Shamrock took it out by Gunther with that sledgehammer. And try to pay homage to Triple H, all right, but look out again. Ankle lock, locked in on Gunther. And Gunther is tapping out. Oh, wait a minute. I think I knew what Shamrock did there. He just said to him, you want to make me tap out Gunther? Now it's your turn. Well, that ankle lock did the damage. And so are the steel steps for good measure. Yeah, but what's he going to do? Because Gunther is taking tremendous damage in this matchup, and so is Ken Shamrock. Uh-oh. Shamrock has got the kendo stick. Wait a minute. Gunther walking around at ringside, and Gunther just realized it as he got... Wait a minute. Ken Shamrock just threw the kendo stick at Gunther. Yeah, well, Gunther was still standing for a moment. These fans here in Vegas are loving this thus far. And now Gunther's got a chair. Oh, Shamrock knew the situation. He saw the chair coming a mile away. Yeah, well, both these guys are almost out of it. Oh, my God. Gunther just slammed Shamrock spine first off the barricade and now threw the hammer right at his face again. Gunther's been busted wide open in the early goings. Already embarrassed at the hands of Ken Shamrock, you think? And now he's got the Coquina clutch locked in again. Shamrock in trouble. And Shamrock again taps out. And right now, though, Gunther made Shamrock submit for a second time, but the problem is there are no submissions in this matchup. The only way to win is to put your opponent within the ambulance. And Gunther right now throwing Shamrock over the top rope. Wait a minute. What's Gunther thinking? I don't know. Gunther right now back outside with Shamrock. He's got Shamrock up into a power slam position. And oh my God, launching Shamrock like a Hillman Chapel deep within the ambulance. Well, he's in there. Oh, not anymore. He ain't for long. Ken Shamrock trying to fight out of this. The other door. If Gunther closes the other door, it's over. And Gunther closes the doors in the ambulance, and Gunther wins the ambulance match. Man, what a matchup. Here is your winner, Gunther. Man, Gunther won the ambulance match, but he's 3-1 over that man. Oh, I gotta say though, this rivalry is probably far from over from these two, but I think the ambulance match proved the factor point tonight. Yeah, no doubt about it. And stick around here, folks. Coming up next, the ACW Women's World Tag Team titles on the line. Totally Spies' open challenge is still going on. But whoever knew and whoever's in the back stepped up to the plate. Find out who it is, and live and next.